Let's go ahead and solve homework exercise number 17 from section 12.1. We have a random sample of 40 college professors, and we're giving a list of their ages. We're supposed to plot a stem and leaf. Okay, now, in a stem and leaf, the stem stands for the larger digit, which in this case is the tens. So the 2 stands for the professors in their 20s. Okay, the 3 would stand for the professors in their 30s. 4 would stand for the professors in their 40s, 5 50s, and 6 in the 60s. Okay, so there's our stems, and our leaves are simply the unit digit. Okay, so for example, the first age is 69, so we would put a 9 followed by the 9 is following the 6, representing 69. 44, we would have a 4 next to the 4. Another 44, we got to separate by commas. 46, we'd have a 6. 30, we'd have a 0 next to the 30. 52, we have a 2. 49, 45, 47, 7 next to the 4s. 20, 0 after the 20, 52, 2 after the 50, 64, 56, 42, 66, 69, so a 9 after the 6s, 55, a 5 in the 50s, 41, 54, 21, 1 after the 2s, 34, 4 after the 3, 62, a 2 in the 6, 40, 44, 32, 38, 49, 34, so a 4 in the 30s, 27, 7 in the 20s, 45, a 5 in the 40s, 66, a 6 with the 60s, 31, 37, 43, 3 in the 40s, 25, 37, another 7 in the 30s, 43, another 3 in the 40s, 2 30s, and last one is 52. Okay, now what I need to do is copy these down on my whiteboards. Take me a few minutes. The 20s has a 2, a 0, a 1, 7, and 5. The 3s have a 0, 4, 2, 8, 4, 1, 7, 7, 0, 0. The 4s have a whole bunch, right? 4, 4, 6, 9, 5, 7, 2, 1, 0, 4, 9, 5, 3, 3. The 50s have a 2, 2, 6, 5, 4, 2. And finally, the professors in the 60s are 69, 64, 66, 69, 62, and 66. Okay, so we went through all of them. So we're probably less likely to make a careless mistake. So now let's go ahead and put these in. So again, in the 20s, we saw a person there was a 20-year-old, a 21-year-old, a 27-year-old, and a 25-year-old. Got that one right. The professors in their 30s, there was a 30-year-old, so we have a 0, 34-year-old, 32-year-old, 38, 31, 37 twice, and two more professors in their 30s. Ooh, 0428. I missed a 4. So let's see if it doesn't. I missed a 4 from my list. There it is. So we don't have to put them in order. Sorry. I missed a 4. There were two 34-year-olds. Okay. I'll try and go a little bit slower. In the 40s, there was a 44-year-old, a 44-year-old, 46, 49, 45, 47, 42, 41, 40, 44, 49, 45, 43. All right, got the 40s right. In the 50s, I think we listed a 52-year-old, another 52, 56, 55, 54, and a 52-year-old. Got it correct. And in the 60s, there was a 69-year-old, 64-year-old, a 66-year-old, another 69, a 62-year-old, and another 66-year-old, and got it correct again. Very good. So go through it one by one, and hopefully you won't miss any. You'll get them all written down correctly, and you'll have it all correct. What does the shape of the display reveal about the ages of the professors? Definitely the greatest number of professors are in their 40s, right? You can see 40s has the longest list. So there are about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 professors in their 40s, okay? So that is definitely the correct choice. If you're younger than 30, you cannot be a college professor. That's not true. There's professors in their 20s. None of the professors live to be 70 years old. That's just when they are teaching, so there are probably a lot that are living. And definitely, so B is only the correct answer, is the only correct answer. All right, very good. Let's look at problem number 18. Here's a stem and leaf. Now, the stem is in the middle. Are the ages in the tens, right? So these are the 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, and so on. And these are the ages of the actors, and these are the ages of the actresses. So it says here, what is the age of the youngest actor? Okay, so for the actors, there's none in their 20s. There's nothing listed. So in their 30s, there's a 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 2, 1. So the 1 represents 31, which would represent the youngest actor, right? We look under actors. Those are actresses. So over in this part here, 31 is definitely the youngest age for the actors. Okay. What is the age difference between the oldest and youngest actress? Okay, the age difference, so we got to subtract. So the oldest actress is 86. 8 is the 10, so 86 would definitely be our oldest. The youngest actress is what? It's 20s, and there's the youngest is a 1, 21, right? So 86 minus 21 is a difference of 65 years, all right, between the youngest and oldest actress. Again, the actresses are on the right, so we did the values on the right. 65 years. What is the oldest age shared by 2 actors to win the award? Okay, so now we're going with actors. The oldest age shared, so we need 2 actors the same age. And it looks like nobody in their 60s is the same age, 70s. Nobody in the 60s, there's 62, 61, and 0. But in the 50s, there's 2 6s, right? So that represents the stem is 56. So the age 56 occurs twice. So the oldest age shared by 2 actors is definitely the age 56 because it occurs twice in this as a leaf under the actors. And the stem is 5, so it's 56. What difference do you observe between the 2 stem and leaf plots? What explanations can you offer for the differences? There's a higher frequency of actors in their 40s, that looks correct, and 50s than actresses, that's definitely correct, and a lower frequency of actors in the 20s and 30s than actresses. This could be explained by actors being older when they award. That sounds very reasonable. Okay, let's look at B and C. There's a highest frequency of actors in their 60s and 70s. That's definitely false because it's in the 30s and 40s. So that B is false. So let's move on to C. There is a lower frequency of actors in their 40s and 50s than actresses. No, there is a higher frequency, right? Because there's a lot more values for the actresses, for the actors than the actresses in their 40s and 50s. So again, choice A, higher frequency of actors in their 40s and 50s than actresses and a lower frequency of actors in their 20s and 30s. Higher frequency of actors in their 40s and 50s than actresses, correct, and a lower frequency of actors in their 20s and 30s than for their counterparts, the actresses. Yes, 20s and 30s, the actors have less than the actresses. Okay, so both of those are true, so definitely choice A is the correct answer. Okay, we're going to stop this session here. That takes care of all the problems from section 12.1. If you have a question, send me an email at tswierz, tswierz, @hodges.edu or call me at 239-938-7805. Thank you.